Hey YouTubers, this is Anthony Tier Live speaking. I just want to let you guys know it is after 10:09 p.m. at night, 10:09 Central Daylight Time, and I wanted to talk about a video. Normally I was supposed to upload a video this morning, but due to my bus being here for work, I decided to take a minute to think about things and reflect on things that are very important. So I'm going just to take a break from outside world and try to talk about some things about what to do in a natural situation, about natural disasters, and what to do to prepare for that moment in case something happens to that. Without further said, I'm going to talk about earthquake known as Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. It's actually an animated cartoon series. It's on English dub. Feel free to look it up on YouTube. I'll try to send the link up into the first episode. If you watch all of them, I promise you'll like it. But in the end, it's kind of heartbroken. So let me give you some pointers. Let me give you some started. Look, I'm already starting to cry about thinking about this episode. About True People Really Matters. Take the mix. So, guys, let's just all take a minute to think about and reflect on things that's going on before we start on Mother's Day weekend. If you have a mom, those who care about her and think about her, please keep in mind, please be aware of your Mother's Day and take care of your mom. Like take your mom out or something, because that is very important too. Also, but anyway, I want to talk about Tokyo magnitude earthquake, because it could hit you. Who knows? We may have an earthquake here for all we know, because we are in a New Madrid. We are in a fault zone on it. You know, it's called New Madrid fault line. I was pretty sure you heard a story. It used to be in the story in 2008. April. It was like April 2008. A magnitude 5.2 earthquake near in the Wabash Fault. That was a wake up call, because I thought it was in the Madrid fault, but apparently it wasn't. So, things to do where you expect, people. So, you think your rudeness is going to be slot mine? I'll tell you right now, your rudeness is just horrible, and it needs to be worked on. Because when that day comes, what are we going to do to prepare ourselves in Jesus' name? But please pray to those who are following. I am a Christian. I walk the path of God still. It's always, he's my Lord and Savior, and I always want him to be my Lord and Savior, because I want him to be there for me in my life. If he could be there for me, at least he could do is be there for you in times of needs. So anyway, we're going to get started on this. We only got a few minutes because of storage issues. So without being further ado, we're going to talk about the series. And pretty much it was a touching episode. The very ending. It's called Tokyo Magnitude Earthquake 8, Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. It's actually an anime, Japanese anime, and feel free to watch it anytime. It's on YouTube. I'll send the email. They have it in sub, in Spanish, English subtitles, and English dubs just recently. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna get over to the story. We begin when Marie has a bad day, have a bad life, and wish she never, and have a big fight with her mom. Well, unfortunately, and then which would never happen. And when she pressed that button, that's what triggered the earthquake at the most. And it was like, wow. And they made it up all the way to almost 9 episodes later. I mean, it was a kind of touching moment. I almost cried hearing that movie, hearing that video. So we're gonna So let's take a minute and reflect on those who are in that series, because who knows, that could be for real in our lives too. So please don't take this as a joke. Yeah, please don't take this as a joke. But this is a serious matter, and we need to be ready for it at all times. Alright, the characters are Tokyo and too, and during that earthquake, the earthquake was struck and almost nearly destroyed Tokyo and Moons around 3:46 p.m. this evening on Tokyo, Japan Standard Time. In that series, in the Tokyo Magnitude 8.0 series, in the cartoons. Anyway, it's about Maury. They had Mari and her brother Yuki had already met this strange woman named Mari, and they were traveling together to go home. So they could go home with one another, be there for them in time for them to prepare for anything. And yet, what their children do, they do wander off at times. Yeah, this is a reminder for your for you parents. Please make sure your children are safe. Don't let them wander around anywhere at night or at dangerous places, because something could happen to them at any time. So, bees, I want you to be aware of that. Alright, with that being said, furthermore, let's go on and continue the series of 8.9. Yeah, so again, parents, it's just a reminder, adults in authority, make sure you guys watch your children, monitor them, especially those with ADHD, because they still, even though there are people my age that had ADHD, they can easily still get lost and yet not understand what's going on. So anyway, we're gonna continue the video about it, and I'll explain this video like that. Alright, again, furthermore, furthermore, we need to address the issue. But again, was a serious episode, and again, they've been traveling, and yeah, these characters in this episode. In episode 4, episode I think 3, they were traveling again, and they finally met this stranger. Her name is Marie in that episode, and they were traveling all the way to Kanto region, the Tokyo regions, to find their loved ones and their lost ones in the episode. So I wanted to point out the obvious reasons on what to do. Again, please don't let your children walk around at night, especially in the neighborhood, because you don't know what could happen to them. Please make sure your children are safe, and it's very important. So again, in the episode 6, they were struggling to get food and traveling many times repeatedly, and this Marie girl keep getting lost at certain times. How many times? Because you want to be like this cool ass attitude and all that crap. And then you have to see what attitude gets you. And then the saddest part is in episode 7, when she and her brother Yuki got into an argument about something and said it's all your fault, and all Yuki wanted to do was go to the robot convention. He didn't know what was going to happen. And that part, I was kind of sad for the boy, because he had hurt. His older sister made him cry. So again, the heartless stuff, then it doesn't matter. It's not gonna fly by. But again, I remind you guys not to go along. If I just want to go along, or postpone your event, because you may never know what can happen in that moment. So they ran away, and they actually, and then later on down the road in episode 9. When Marie had found her daughter and her Hina and her mother, and when they got together, it was a sweet home founding during the situation. They were struggling to find their parents and stuff. Not that so many times they travel around, and then yet there's another aftershock effect during that earthquake after the great 8.0 magnitude in Tokyo in that anime series. After that moment, they already wanted to plan an evacuation. It's already been planned evacuation, and they were trying to take a boat, but it said you two, and the guard said, "You two get on the boat," and he said, "Mom, you too," and he said, "Right," but they all got there safely. But it's just one little problem in that episode. So again, this is all just a reminder that things matter, and it's hard to hide your emotions. And we don't see it because people want you. They want you to know that you care about them. Like I have a friend at work today that actually that really means something to her. So again, I wanted to point out that reason that there's someone else on this earth that matters to you in your life. And if something happens to that reason, you guys get into an argument, and one day this tsunami epic disaster comes, it shows up at your door, what you supposed to do about it did. Yeah, nothing. And then cried. They said, "Oh, you selfish little punk." You know what? Fuck you. I'm done with you. That's what they're gonna say to you. And once you got into an argument, you're gonna wish you haven't been in that argument. Because guess what? That person could be dead, or during that storm, or during that earthquake, and during that natural disaster. So, guys, please make sure you have someone that cares of you. Don't argue with them, because it's going to be the one person in your life that you will regret losing over a bullshit argument like that. So please be aware of what you are going to say, because you can hurt somebody's feelings at any time, moment. Anytime, moment during the day, even you have a big argument, say, I already said in daytime, you know what, you're out of my life. Turn around later, a few days later, that you're actually out, mad, screaming, want to kick your butt. Just like the story in Why Will I Get Married? In that episode, it was that final episode, it was on BET, and I usually say to BET, because I don't watch BET that much because of that reason. But again, it's like, why do I be remarried? And this girl had gotten in an argument with her ex-husband, and she was so mad, selfish, like, hey, I don't want that. Hey, I don't want that done. I don't want you to get nothing. I'm done with you. I don't want to see you in my life ever. You're not going to ask. And when you ask me for money, you ain't getting any cent of it. Turn around, what happened later? Her husband died in a car accident. Just like that in a few seconds. Didn't take that long to argue. For them to argue in a couple like that. So, and then after that, the funeral was, oh man, it was kind of sad. I kind of watched that ending last year. It was kind of pretty upsetting. It's kind of pretty sad when someone says, like, I'm done with you forever and never want to speak to you ever again. Turn around later, it really means something. That means literally that person was dead. Legitimately dead. Not joking. This isn't a joke. This isn't funny, guys. So what you guys need to do is make sure you guys don't fall in an argument with your loved ones, because that's important. Your loved ones matter, especially family. If you don't see it, sometimes having the time, no one doesn't even want to see you care. But when it's time for me to die or get in the hospital, I'm pretty sure they care then. They didn't care. They cared 1 year ago when I had something in my chest known as a cyst, and they would cry like, "Oh no, Anthony, no!" Oh, they're crying. That proves to them they care in that moment. Because whenever something happens to you, that's when that care takes effect in their lives. Family too. And I had that happen to me twice. And then I got scar on my hand. I was really mad. So, and now, like, oh, no. Now you're probably 2 months later, you're hurt. And then last year, I got sent to the hospital while I was talking about it in my chest. My auntie was in tears. Because, oh, look, now she cares. So, the auntie I was living with for a while in her house when I upload videos there. So, anyway, in this moment of time, I'm going to hold on a minute. I'm going to figure it out. Alright guys, back to the episode of TV Tokyo, known as Tokyo Navitu Earthquake Forget. Again, it was a pretty good episode until it only goes up to 11 episodes. So it's also, again, Babel in Spanish, Japanese, English subtitles, and English dub. Just English dub, and it's pretty cool when it's on English dub. In the episode 9, in episode 10, or to the point that Yuki was in the hospital. Oh man, it was kind of sad until after Mari's sister and her brother, Mari's brother, and Mari and her brother got into a big argument, saying like, I'll never want to speak to you. Look what happened. Yuki died due to a lack of lung problems or something like that. I ain't hear that. But you feel free to check it out. I will see the link in the description for you guys to watch that. Take a minute to think about that. Because what if you were in that situation too, guys? Really, this is really important for you guys to watch this. So take a minute out of your daily life and think about what just happened. because it's very important for you guys to listen. And secondly, in this final episode, they went to see their Mari went to see her dad. Mari went to see her dad in the hospital and her mom too, and they found out about sad news that their loved one has died. Yugi, their precious baby, just died because of long forever during that earthquake. So see, guys, this is what happens when you be put in that situation like that, and it can happen to you. So it's important to take care of one another, be there with one another, even fellowship with your mortal enemy if you have to. Just please, this is very important, and I hate to say it, but hold on. My God, this is a really sad story. It's important to watch it and be there for somebody in times of need. It's hard not to cry on the YouTube, but I don't want to cry, but I'm probably gonna have to. I will play a cry song music that I love, but unfortunately I can't do that because of copyright. So unfortunately I can't play any music. So I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube or any copyright religious losers. So anyway, in that moment, finally, when episode 11 came out, it was like a matter of life and death for the both of them. So in that point, for Yugi. So at that point, Yugi died, and he's watching over his big sister. His dream was he wanted to make sure his sister was very happy, and that his older sister was very happy. And I was in tears. I was about to cry when I saw that last episode. It is the first time I show emotion like that on YouTube. So, guys, I just want to make sure to let you know, please take a minute to think about what you say and watch what you say, because who knows, that person in your life could be the last person you see on this earth forever. Like, the person in your life could usually be gone again just like that. So at this point, I think I'm about to wrap up this video. I'm probably going to have to anyway before my storage unit gets crowded up. I'm saying before my storage unit becomes a problem. Oh yeah, and I do have one more special announcement, guys. I will have a camera this week sometime between the end of the fiscal year. Hopefully I'll have it by June 30th. I promise that date. I want to stay clear to that goal. I'll try to have that camera by June 30th. I just found out about it. If I could see that camera, I'm looking into getting a new camera. I know it's going to probably be expensive, but at this point, I'm going to have to need a new camera for blogging like this, because right now I'm using my iPad to do it because that's the only camera I got, and I have my cell phone camera too, but unfortunately, my cell phone only has low quality, and it's kind of sucked. If you guys remember my video of upload for Springfield, during my journey to Springfield, Illinois, about my governor, about the state capitol, it was kind of out of balance, so it was like weak quality and whatsoever. So this is the only thing I got right now. But I am looking to a promising camera in the future. If you guys have any suggestions on what kind of camera I should get, please let me know, because I already started looking at something like Canon GX7, Mega X or something like that. Even higher quality, and it sucks to say it's so expensive. If you guys still could lead me a direction, that'd be good. Feel free to write a comment in below and show me what camera I need to get. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm probably gonna have to end this video right now. So again, guys, please subscribe to please make sure you take care of your loved ones, because you're only gonna see them once, and care about them. Just like they'll do for you. They think about you. If something happens to you, they make them sad and makes them want to cry. So at this point, please subscribe to my channel, Anthony Tier, and hopefully I'll see you guys again real soon. Let me see what time we got. Oh, good timing. It's almost 10:30. Soon be 11 o'clock. So again, guys, I would like to let you know I'm probably doing live stream soon, but it's not too soon yet. Gotta make sure I don't get attacked or anything, and I can't get out my information for right now. I probably might. So if you guys want to send me some mail someday, feel free to do so. Probably gonna see you in personal mail, but I can't tell you my sources not just yet because I still need time to figure it out and how that good stuff. So again, it's time to end this bit vlog. So please subscribe to my channel, Anthony Tier. We'll link in the comment description. I'll send you a video of the episode Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. Guys, I hope you have a nice weekend and enjoy Mother's Day while you're at it. This is Anthony Tier. Thanks for chatting with me. Thanks for hanging out with me and spending time and talking to me. Take a minute. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me or talking to me. And remember to keep it frigid. And I'm probably going to be joining you guys at VidCon pretty soon. So I'm probably going to be needing some support, but not this year. But it's going to probably be in the future, like sometime next year, guys. So hopefully I will meet you there. I want to get to know you guys too, so we can have this special connection. And everybody's trying to teach me how to do my life skills with other people. And there's a book called How to Deal with Difficult People. Please look at that as soon as possible, because I'm thinking of getting me one soon. My friend's going to help me out get one and go from there. Alright, thanks for chatting with me, and I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys soon.